like a hat. Yeah, just having a ball. Dude, Idarius Copper is the guy this week. He needs to get the traits. Yeah, a couple of two, a couple of this, a couple of that. Or I gotta hold him under 200 total yards. That's gonna be a tough one. On Jonathan Madden all. Pretty tight uniform. That's pretty basic. We're just going to change the helmet to the old 1960 banner. We'll switch our socks up a hair and maybe some different pants. Something like that. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure. What if I was the Redskins? The Washington football version? I don't know. Right. They'll probably be just pre-made names. So
hey everybody, it's the coach.
That'd be pretty sick, though.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one
on tap. Ronnie Rivera.
Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Indianapolis Colts. With that, let's get on up to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. For the call, we bring in our broadcasters, Brandon Godwin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the weather outside couldn't be better. They've opened the roof and the retractable windows on the sides, and it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Indianapolis Colts.
Couple of them.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godwin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot
yards
start.
here in the 4-game span. 4.5 span.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, things haven't gone exactly according to plan at this point. But boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Big showing. Major opportunity. He may be the best guy right now. Best option.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
What do these guys got?
90 Wolf.
On first down, Dupree. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. That's the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
They're coming
They've
out
got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and
Connor,
that's how they
Griffin,
motivate them.
Sean Lashley,
Most of these guys are
self-motivated.
They have a lot of pride in their performance.
James Conner was a starter somewhere last year, folks, and he had a pretty fucking good year.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. First carry now for David Montgomery.
My run defense is
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Look at this guy's debut. In relief. Looking like Frank Ray.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. Check back, check back. 2.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. I was almost going to go with AB
moving
on.
the chains there on a gain of 12.
I was going to cut.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run on first
He would have been
down.
the New York Giants fucking 6th back.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that, too.
And to the 42-yard line here.
What did you think about the Peppers acquisition?
4 yards to pick up, first down. On first down, Callaway. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set the tone, defense. Set down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. He said right down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They're giving me the look.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
All right.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
Just the volume and the moves that he always making and stuff. Using up a lot of energy, a lot, you know.
And put the ball on the
Pretty
receiver
tired, quick,
before any
probably
defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly
I know.
executed
It's just, yeah, he's just such a
a running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
50, plant. Recon, 132 fighter. Get it.
To throw on 2nd down. Burns. And it's caught. And they will eventually get it down,
dude. This
but he's
guy lights it
inside
up.
the 5 all the way to the 3.
In preseason, he was
Play, they got
not
stuffed
doing
at the
this.
line. Different
Might have got
story
enough
here,
for
over
this
20
guy.
yards.
Set 15, 1, 51. Set a turn. Set go.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. From 3 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this
That's a tight play to have against
One of the
goal
keys to
line.
their
You know, when you got a guy like
winning streak has
him,
been
where you
scoring
know if
first.
someone's
An
there, you can
ideal
make a
drive
cut
right there,
too
getting
and
the
have
first
a
6
chance.
points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Teams,
Yeah,
I
you
script
can
to
like make a
throw
fucking
in the
juke
early part of
with
the
him.
game.
So
Other
a
teams, I
chance if you
script to
have
attack. They've been in
a
attack mode
defender
for these
already.
ball games and
Plus,
continue
it counts
that in
as
this one.
a receiving
Right
touchdown,
after
which
it,
is a
right
trip.
down the middle. And
It's
it's
kind of
now
cool
a
though, because
7-0 game.
I feel like that's more important with receivers
Set
on
down to
this
kick
game
this
for
one
like
away, and
stats and
off
stuff.
it goes.
Rushing touchdowns probably don't make a lot of
This is
difference.
taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Who's playing right now?
The Seattle now ready to march
Right
out
now?
of the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do
How do I
that,
get
you start
fucking
to win
caught
first
like
down.
that,
You win
bro?
second down. And guess what? You start
Every time I
accumulating
keep
first
doing
down.
this, so.
And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get
Yeah, we
downfield
knew
and
he
add all
was.
those yards
It
to your
always, for
total.
some reason,
Yeah, really
takes
nice
my
gain
safeties a lot longer. Probably because I don't blitz my safeties a lot and get like sacks and things like that. Right. Yeah, he is a lot. He's always the guy.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
I put him in the put him as my slot corner, and Donovan Abrams the
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll only get this to about
No, I
the
mean
44
Joyner's in the
as they
slot.
stop
Excuse
him
me. Yeah,
short of
Demarius
the
Randall's
line
that
to
strong
gain.
safety.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down
Yeah, that's what I was
Really
gonna
nice
do.
job
But
defensively. They
I don't
knew
know.
where
I wanted to
stick
get
were.
rid
They
of
got the
those
stop
guys, but
before.
with their contracts, you can't do anything. I couldn't do anything, so I don't know. It was hard to try to utilize them in the right spots.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now. As they
Yeah,
get
I had
set
to. I was
take
bummed.
over.
Yeah, I
And
had
it's
to.
only
He
November,
was like
but
my
the
last
playoffs,
cut.
we know how it works. They'll be here before you know
Yep.
it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown,
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
He still has the Jets. He got a +1 in acceleration last week.
And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points.
He doesn't. He used to break away last year. Remember, he had that one gear that was just
80
insane.
yards, pretty easy
He
drive
lost
to
it in the
recap.
offseason. He
It
lost
certainly
quite a bit,
is,
but-
but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole
Definitely.
thing
This is
and
the best-
got
this is
it.
the best
That's
guy
a
I've ever
great
had.
way to send a
Solid
message to the
guy.
opposing team.
No doubt.
Extra point
All my
right
friends
down
are-
the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This is taken at his 4.
What the
And his
fuck?
guys
Watch
are
this
going to
guy
start their
dance
drive
around
right
with
at
6
the
defenders
20-yard
around him and
line.
1 blocker. Yeah. Dude.
The Seattle
Guy
offense
out
now
here
set to come back out
moonwalking.
on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
I went
And
for the
typically
square
those scripts
tackle
go
there,
between
Dean,
12 and
and he
24,
bounced off
25
his for
plays.
the X.
Down 2 touchdowns early.
He's
Probably
not a
not
great,
very deep into their script.
he's a good
I think
tackler,
that
he's
they'll
not like
stay
a
with
great
it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish.
I broke off him because that linebacker is usually there. It's usually Bobby
reception
Okereke.
brings him up to the 700 plateau.
That's why it's usually Bobby
career
Okereke.
NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball,
a
rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In
usually
football,
the coverage is tighter. Yeah, Bobby would have just put his hand up if anything.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
70
Alright.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play.
See, I don't like sitting. I don't like that spot right there.
Back to the ground. This time Montgomery.
Ooh, that square tackle.
Territory, but not by much as he's down
I cut back inside.
Just a yard on the pickup there.
I've been using it like the last 2 games.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Minshew into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. He gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
I knew what they were doing. I knew they were doing a slant.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down.
I played a lot of Madden this weekend.
Basically comes right to him.
Check 9. X3. 218. Jump. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Burns. And lucky to
I didn't mean to throw to him. I wanted to hit the
circle. 2nd down.
You know, would say, I wanted to hit
Receiver there already has 1 touchdown in this 1st half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace
I know.
is, though. I mean, I really like
Did you see that one that I ran the last game? That was one of the best routes I've ever seen.
Continue the hot hand and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
On 2nd down, Callaway.
What a tackle by Trayvon Mullen. Open field on a big bruiser.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And outbounds right around the 20. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 40-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
He's checking Greystone, travel.
Are you serious?
You're trying
to kill yourself, dude. That's like you're using laxative.
Down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal
for hours.
From the 3 now. Here they come on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Burns. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 3 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Oh shit, dude, we're closed tomorrow.
What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route.
Oh my God.
Probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal.
We're closed tomorrow for the air quality, the office and the farm.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Yeah. Dave just texted me right now. Teresa sent out an email. Yeah. Wow. Brian, they closed the office and the farm tomorrow because of the smoke. They closed the office and the farm tomorrow because of the smoke. So we're closed.
No shipments, huh?
I guess not. Dave just sent me a text. She sent out an email, Teresa, and yeah. The farm was closed Thursday and Friday, I think. And now the office is closed because of the air quality.
And that'll set them back 5.
They're not going to be happy about not taking shipments.
No.
I don't see why they need the office.
Well, like the warehouse, the office, the warehouse.
Warehouse.
I don't know. I gotta ask him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Weird.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
Yeah. The N95s or whatever. Yeah.
And it is now 21-0.
Yeah. So we're closed till Tuesday, reopening Tuesday.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Was I just taking penalties that whole time? And kicked that extra point? Dude, I just kicked an extra point and I was taking penalties the whole time. Fuck. And it comes out to the 25-yard line. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. In the second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates.
Told you.
Find someone
all
who
the
can take the
fires
pressure
all this
off
stuff
and get the ball in their
needs
hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. And tackled down.
He actually had that to the house, and instead he cut it back and got blasted.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Oh, he's out for the year.
The Seahawks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Sheds off the tackle, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, Dupree.
Dude, that's a big hit. That's a hit stick, and he's bouncing off an area like he's a crap
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Minshew sets the
look
throw.
at that.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's Minshew. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Will Disley still
10 yards
doing
and a
his
Seattle
thing.
first
You have to be
down.
kidding me.
This quarterback now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down.
Oh, God.
They sack him back right around the 30.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They have not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems
That's
to be playing with so
one of
much
the guys
confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I think he does. Him and Bowman both went over. No, they are
that can turn
over.
into an either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Looking to throw it. Minshew going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went.
Let him light it up.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, my God, look at this.
For the Seattle touchdown.
I don't know how I didn't pick that and how.
An 11-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now, still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. This is taken at its full.
I can't.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Just stay out on the field.
Burns is a goat, bro.
All that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really
this guy
special
throws straight dimes on every pass.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Looking to throw. Burns to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 80 weapons. Check Mike 57. Be Griffin.
Hold on, go on, can get open here. Oh, you
now
bet
he's
he
got his
can.
target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half.
As soon as I saw the one-on-one after the first
able to
cut, I was
extend
like,
that lead, and you always
he's
say it,
scorching
that
on
can
us.
totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This is fielded at the goal line.
Big Johnny Sloan.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
A team-friendly option.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
Yeah,
but how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, and it's the Browns who have the lead in the second quarter.
Browns Jags trying to get their season back on the right
touchdowns
track.
thus far.
Both teams
From there,
fighting.
we head to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Buccaneers looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they trail that one to the visiting Oakland Raiders. Dwayne Haskins, 2 touchdown passes thus far.
One to Tyrone.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Finally, they made it. Yeah, what if I just let it, what if we just watch the sim? That would be pretty dope.
Receive the football.
Right?
This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah, what if we'd be sick
His guys will
just
get
getting
the
to that point
football
going
right
back.
at the 20-yard line.
So watching our team's playoff games instead of playing, just seeing if we could win.
So here are the Colts to take over. They've got the lead right now. And remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. On first down,
but it's going to be the line.
And that is incomplete.
Trayvon Mullen, dude,
he's
great player. He's a good tackler, too. I noticed
You
on
get a
the
tight end
game.
like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10.
Oh my God, the biggest freak you'll ever see.
Picked off at the 24. And he's going to get this on down to
Silas
the
Austin.
13-yard line.
No way. Dude, that was the guy that I wanted to re-sign. And he wouldn't sign.
Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their
Silas
own
Austin.
break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
He got it. Let's go check out Silas Austin's shit real quick. He's just on the edge, but he's young too. So 25, 78 overall, 85 speed, 84 agility, 86 SL, 80 awareness, 78 overall. Yeah, I wanted him over Johnny Sloan, or I wanted him and Johnny Sloan as the two backups for life. Yeah, dude, this guy's a stud. Where's his tackling and shit? .87 tackling, only 73 hit power, but he's got a big hitter trait. Got to get his pursuit up and stuff, but he's solid, man. Look, 72 man, 73 zone. That was the dude. Fuck. For Villapiano.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. It's so close. He gets it to the one.
All those guys
right there. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and
best
goal.
Angle in
when you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh my God! Oh, he still hit him.
Zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Wow, Seahawks.
From a yard out.
And
the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Yeah.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this
game.
Our
guys
and you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know who we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
And
he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
64, wait.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Give me that fucking play action. See Brent Burns move a little bit.
Off the bootleg. Burns sliding out of the pocket.
That's rolling on there, man.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Yeah.
22 yards there, first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. That one good for 37 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those
dude, I trucked him after the contact, too. That was
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway.
Just keep, like, pressing shit left, right.
Closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They run the counter. Callaway. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Yeah, right.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Big old Piper.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise.
No way, they catch it on fucking camera.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now
like
starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off play action, it's Minshew. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll find Metcalf, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dupree. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Colts pick it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it?
Another force trouble.
They dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know,
came up and
blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in a running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Ryan Burns is the truth. I don't win it all with this guy.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
57's the mic. Watch the mic.
They'll run on 1st down. Callaway. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Burns throwing left side here, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. That's complete.
What a dart, dude. This guy is the truth.
On the first down completion. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
How come? Might get you. It's going to get you real good.
Back to throw. Burns.
Oh, look at Tay Edwards go for it. That's why he's throwing the ball. He's happy to be back.
And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Dude, we got
now the extra point try forthcoming.
We built this city.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
That was just Tay in on that specific
point.
So
that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Gotta be crap. The rookie Kevin Myers coming down. We're in a big old swing. Big old rodeo show out here. Looks like we're gonna get a look at Luther Hightower, ladies and gentlemen. Big Lincoln Luther. We gotta see Lincoln Luther. Okay, guy.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And
last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing on 2nd down. Minshew. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay.
Dude, look at the lineman. Look at the lineman go out for this pass, and it doinks off his hands.
For being in that range, and guess
big old mittens.
They've got a shot.
Big
so now they'll come up on
66
2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash. That one was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game film from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
The end result, 21 yards.
I gotta hold these guys
I'm
on
going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make him play on the football.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it 2nd down.
not getting the sacks right now that I want. It's kind of pissing me off. Coverage isn't all that great, I don't think.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew.
Almost intercepted by Bruker.
And it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
Yes.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback
What if we're just reincarnating those new people?
Without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So
I don't know. Oh,
the Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions.
That's what I always say.
I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out.
Oh, he's hurt.
They're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzling me a little bit.
See you later. Don't look too fast here. Oh, he'll be back. But don't blink, folks. Mr. Callaway just put his helmet back on.
39 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Matchbox lights.
Looking to throw. Burns. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
A gain of 11 that time, and a
Colts first down.
The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of
runs, the only reason why the other guy played is because I drafted him like so high that I felt like I was invested.
At this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there.
But Burns is a solid fucking option. I got him just as long as I did. I was setting it up. I was going to probably draft him.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and both he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I see scramble for
start out a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
Yeah.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Richie Sauce Walker.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
This guy is just lights out.
Has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They
there
know
we
the
go,
score.
Big Vinny.
They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Oh, yeah, Brewer is juicing right
Here's
now,
second and 7 now from the 28.
Throw a big
Here's a
bomb out
second
there
and 7.
somewhere.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You know, he had to get in. He's the modern day Bruce.
That's a defeated team out there.
Oh, you know, Bruce Smith, like, is not even in, like, the top all-time in sacks in a game.
From the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly
He's
beaten
not on the list. He was just consistent. It's crazy.
So
Like, he's not up there on the board for
as
most
we
sacks.
march toward a conclusion.
Not even like the top.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Dude. Come on.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. They give them 27 yards on the third down.
As I leave that area, I should be kind of following him longer when I come underneath.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And they will not get the connection there, and it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire
time. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further.
Remember that, dude.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 20, 10, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They have full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Houston won, Arizona 1-6, can they pull off another miracle season like they did last year? Unbelievable. They started out 1-7.
Position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Minshew, first and 10. Short throw to Disley. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be a second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Football's on the dime, bro.
And he'll be corralled well
I've never had a
upfield
quarterback
right
like this that was like under 76
for
or 80.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Wasn't any tough to throw from.
Hey, watch this, watch this. 80 weapons. Five.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Burns. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, he was, too. He just like kind of underthrew it.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points. Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Possession it too.
They think they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run,
Henry
pass,
Ruggs, he won fucking Rookie of the Year. He had 20-something 100 yards, 2,500 yards this season.
They continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get another home day next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Seattle, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.
Put on another clinic, folks.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
He even scrambled for 8. Humphrey 7 for 92. He could have had a big one there late at the end. .277. 84 rushing yards. Fuck, it must have been all in the first half. I don't even remember that. All the boys scored today. Humphrey, DeLong, McNeil, Barr, Edwards. They all got a piece. Blanton gave up another sack. This guy's giving up one every game. But it's just one. It's not killing us. It's not like a fucking problem. We're still doing the damage. Look at these tackles. 10, 8, 8, 8. 6 by Melton. Bowman Lewis with a sack, Dean with a pick, Richardson with a pick. Lewis with another forced fumble. This guy's a machine. Cody Peterson with a long one. Far average on the kick return, no punt returns. Yeah. In the short time that he's played. Garrett, a rookie D tackle going on for the Bulls. A bit of power rushing upgrade there. Run stopper Josh Blanton. This he's going to be a lifer, folks. He's got the 7-year deal. He's on year 4 of it. I think. He's on year 2 of the 7-year deal. He was an undrafted. Nobody. No one gave him a chance. Out of Nevada. He was a big old wolf. He came out of Wolfpack. He was hungry. He's got a star development trait. Well, he obviously needs a little more pass protection, I would say. That's where he lacks, big time. Oh, yeah, he's only a 67 pass block with a +2 of 69. Brutal. Forever till life. Brandon Berry getting a big old upgrade. This man had a dude. Yeah. This guy's gonna get a big old physical upgrade. Get that up to an 80. Oh, nice one. +2 break tackle. Oh, yes. 94 speed, 94 acceleration on the big man. Out of Texas Southern. I found the small school legend of the century. Took a chance on a young man out of Texas Southern. And he's written his name into the record books, ladies and gentlemen. Couple different things. He's got the intense personality. He's got to run after the 83 Jude. Copper didn't have the game I was hoping he'd have, ladies and gentlemen. Frustrated receiver. Lorenzo McNeil. He's happy again. He got his. Well, looks like we're ready to advance the old ball game. Here we go. There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. Nick Chubb. Disregard the man. Yeah, he'll be a non-factor. Look at the weekly awards. It was Brian Burns, ladies and gentlemen. Eesh. The rebellion against the league and the world, he says it. That was a Mexican guy, I could tell on his voice. Crack a bottle. Hit the light off. We're running power O. Power ball. You just hit the power ball. I can run the biz on. They run inside all day long, big time. My brand ID. The thing about Lester Lewis, he's never been a scheme fitter the entire time I've had him. That's the best part about it. Speed rusher, he's just a freak. Just a rushing D tackle. He's got enough strength and everything to do everything else. Like, no, right out the gate, he was like 93 or 94 or something. Right. Big old upgrades. Brian Burns, the only upgrade. Look at this guy, he's just solid all the way across the board. What do we need? I'm gonna keep accuracy, big attack. He didn't get it, he got mid. He's just solid, not soil. Cha-cha-cha. This guy's name is Jeremy Malone. We're about to eat dinner right now, brother. Perfect time. Be right there. Got the tables. I'll be back in a little bit. Yep, sounds good. Alright, be back. Plenty of protein in there. Yo. Oh my god, I'm so full. Oh. Pasta, spaghetti, meatballs, Italian sausages, bread, butter, and salad. What's the score? Where are you at? Oh, you gotta love it. You have got to love it. What period? I mean, period. Puta. What do you mean by the third? Yeah. Period. Of course he did. You know it? I know it. Let's turn it on right now. Right now. Bunny Rutten. Nick Quinones. Nick Quinoas. Oh, I'm stuffed like a shell. Oh, they call me Stumpy. Ren and Stumpy. Ron and Stumpy. I gotta hit the old vape after that big old meal and just enjoy a nice smoke. A good old tobacco going down your lungs. Not tobacco, but nicotine. Nicotine dreams. Nicky Quinoa. Pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio. Whoa. Who's he? Ah. Double M name. He was probably a first round pick 3 years ago. The guy we both wanted more than ever. They got him at like 9. Right. He's the tight end of your dreams. Is that Chris Godwin in year 11? What is he in his 15th year? Huh. It's always those guys. It's always like the real guy. It's always like the real guy that's like 35 that makes it happen. He probably has a lot of sacks in his career for a safety. I'd be hard pressed to see which one has more all time. Maybe Troy Polamalu. Dude, there's guys running every which direction right now for them. Jesus. Zach Lacey. Big old backer. Yeah, that's where our defenses fucking shine, is inside like the 5. Or inside the 10. And the radio was... Couple little cats and dogs. What a threader. You're like my aunt, my Auntie Faye. Just threading the needle. You're like old sweet Auntie Faye. Out there threading that needle, boy. She's sitting there doing a crossword puzzle, knitting a big old scarf. Off the tip, that guy's just running full speed the other way. This is big old Nate Forbes. Hell of an effort. Oh. Hell of an effort. Oh. You ever just wanted to hit it? Oh, you bet he does. The big old star trait D tackle. Oh. Unbelievable. Frank Martin. Oh. Yeah. I can hear him crunching. Big old crunchers. I'm so full, dude. Plus I had 3 fudge cookies. Huge ones. Yeah, they were like brownie cookies, dude. Oh my word. Oh, I know. Oh. He said, oh, I know. He took... Yeah. You know, all Madden John's always gonna make it difficult on the user. How are these songs on this game and they're not like even really on the game? They're just on like kickoffs and stuff and after field goals. I want something just like this next week. Yeah. I gotta open the window in here. It's fucking hot as balls. It's hot as balls in this bitch. We need some wind to come through. It's nice and cool outside right now. Oh, feels good. We got a nice little crosswind coming here. Put you in the blender. Rendezvous, Barbaroo. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go hit my pipe harder than ever so I can come back animated. I'll be animated like fucking Mickey and Minnie. Yeah. Mickey Judge. I'll be right back. They call me Bilbo Baggins. They call me the Black Bilbo Baggins. I am fucking red. Talked to Killian today. Yeah. We were having some great laughs. It ended talking about this dude that used to own the batting cages who ended up being a fucking pedophile weirdo, and we all used to stay the night there and have birthday parties there and sleep there, and he'd be there. Anyway, he said it ended the conversation with, "All right, Jimmy, well shit, I think I'm gonna go to the Elks today, bro, to the pool. It's fucking been cracking, dog." I said, "Really? Are there bitches there?" He said, "Yeah, fuck, dude, it's nuts." He's all, "Shit, $3 drinks?" I go, "Hell yeah." He goes, "Yeah, last time I was there, someone said Dave Stam was there," and I go, "Oh no." I go, "Yeah, you know, he was always cool to me, man. He never touched me or he was never weird to me. Always seemed like a pretty normal dude." And he goes, "Those weren't accusations, Jimmy. They were charges." I was like, "Oh no." I'm all, "Did he get in trouble?" He goes, "Yes." And he goes, "Fuck." They don't even let him in the pool there. He's a fucking shark. And I go, the little fish nibbler. And he goes, "Oh, I gotta go before this gets too crazy." He's all, "My daughter's sitting right next to me, Jimmy." The old fish nibbler. Oh, the old Marco Polo. The fish nibbler, he almost lost his mind. I'm gonna text him right now, the old fish nibbler. He's gonna fucking die. He's gonna go, "Gosh damn it, Jimmy." The old fish nibbler. This guy's gonna piss himself. No way. Was he a first round talent? What was that? What was he? Oh hell yeah, he was. You finally got your fucking first round stud in like 9 years. You never went that route. You're always like, "Nah, I'm good. As long as I have the linebackers and solid D guys, I'm fine." It's true though, in that scheme. Fuck. Everything's like, true. Solomon Williamson was a freak. Yep. A little sneakle peek. It's like weird that I don't work tomorrow. I'm like all nervous, like I have to like. It's fucking weird. Yeah, am I really off, or did he just say that the office is closed or something, but we're not? I'm like all like.